IG. It's been a hot second, not that long, since I've been live here on IG. Let me just make sure this is on because you got to make sure the mic is on. We're going to bring up Taria Faison from the What Else Is Going On podcast. She will be our host for our DC show this Friday. You guys still have time to go get your tickets. Check out the link in my bio. If you want to know anything about my skincare, 10% off from Butter. It's available in my bio. If you're in New York City, go get your tickets. I'll be in New York City September 12th, and that has a live stream option so anyone can attend. What's going on, everyone? What's going on? What's going on? Let me know where you're watching from as you come into the room. Teria is going to join us in just a second. I'm a little late because I wanted to take a shower. I wanted to do my skincare. Thank you, Boots or Bootsy. I made my tea. We have a lot to talk about. This is just going to be a key. We'll be answering your questions as well. And of course, promoting our DC show that's happening this Friday in DC. If you haven't got your tickets. Hey, Chiz. I love it when you guys say that you caught alive. Here goes Taria. Let's bring Taria up. I want to go to Memphis, but people tell me I can't go to Memphis. People tell me I'm not allowed in Memphis. They said it's too dangerous for me. They said, hey, long time no see.
Long time no see.
Can you hear me? I'm
Yes.
assuming. Okay,
Can you
perfect.
can you hear me okay? Because I forgot to charge my mic, so I'm charging it now.
No, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I can't complain. I'm a little tired. I went for my walk, so and I just took a warm shower, so
Okay.
I'm ready to. And then I have my little couch area. I'm like ready to lay it
If
out.
if you go to sleep on this live, I got you. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Guys, if you're just joining us, this is Taria Faison from the What Else Is Going On podcast. She will be our host again. Third time, right? Third time
Third
hosting.
time. Yes.
Third time's a charm. That means she's out after this.
No, ma'am. So you better let all your content creators know from the DMV area there are no slots available. Clock that T.
Oh, now she's bringing up the young people stuff now. Lord.
After I had to text you and say, "Can I go live from my computer?"
You can technically go live from your computer. You technically can, but I just don't know if we could do it like this.
Okay, I know I saw that you had the downloads. I was like, I don't got time for none of that. I'm like, I got my last braid out at 8:32. I was like, shower time.
Not your last. How long did it take you to take your braids out?
Today, because I got half, it took about 2.5 hours. And then the day before, 2 days ago, it took about 2.5 hours.
Wait, so 4 hours to take out all your braids?
Because I was kind of just like, doing it as I go.
Does
And then I was home.
Corey help you?
Actually, yes, but I did not ask him to help this time. Him and Sky would have done it, but I didn't ask either one of them. And then what I wanted to do was take my time, and every time I took one out, I combed through it. Then I didn't wait till everything was
Mm.
out in a big afro to try to comb through it.
Mm.
So I took my time. So, hi, Jasmine. Jasmine said she came for the collarbone.
I knew
Jasmine.
she was talking about mine. She was talking about my collarbone.
So my roots are so, I mean, it's good, but they are so thick under here. And then I tried to gel the top down, and I was like, I just got to roll with it, baby. I'm cute.
Do you? So, mind you, I grew up with three sisters. You think I would know things about braids, but I don't. I mean, I'm sure they did braids, but I never helped them take their braids out.
Corey is very patient. Like, he's helped me take braids out. He's helped me take weave out. That is a good man, Savannah. He has scratched my
Corey is a good man, and Corey's a what sign is this, Leo?
No.
Wait,
Ready
no,
for this?
wait. What is he? Don't tell me yet.
Okay.
I feel like we talked about this before.
And we can clash if we want to clash. We're both fire signs.
Sagittarius.
Yes.
I knew it was a fire sign. I knew it was a fire sign. I just like, why did I think Leo? Because then I would have been real mad because I was like, wait, I missed his birthday.
No, no. By the way, you look so good, friend.
Thank you.
You
Thank you.
do.
Trying 3 miles of three miles of walking every day. I'm trying to. I'm I'm in the park with the old Asian people. Walking.
Doing it.
I'm following them. I'm like, I see what y'all, because I saw what y'all did during the pandemic. You were sending signs for years.
Listen.
Mind you, my grandmother was half Chinese. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing.
No.
Yeah, half Chinese. It's very Jamaican. Yeah. Um.
Well, speaking of that, following them, you know how they say don't eat carbs, don't eat this. I'm like, they eat a bowl of rice a day. and they are walking and they are fine.
No, Crystal Kung Minkoff talked about that. I forgot what she said about that. It's different on how they do it. We do it at every meal.
I'm about to get in contact with Crystal and ask her.
Okay, have you listened to their podcast, Crystal and Cynthia's podcast?
I'm about to be a little bit tiny, kind of shady because I love them both. But you know, Crystal has been on the podcast. We talk, and her and Cynthia was supposed to roll by, but you know, I'm not in the big wigs and the big leagues. So
I
I
won't
had
tell you what happened with me. No.
so she was like, yes, we'll do it, blah, blah, blah. Ain't heard nothing. So I didn't listen, but I was like, I'm gonna support my girls. I love
In
them.
all fairness, she has been busy, basically, because
Yeah.
I listened to maybe like 4 or 5 podcasts, and that's one of them. Like it's an easy comfort
Yes.
listen.
Yeah. No,
So
I
I've
like
learned a
them.
lot about Crystal from that. So she's been
Yes.
busy this summer.
Yes. And I get like during the time her and I were talking about her and Cynthia,
Hmm.
and in fairness, she would have been come on, but I asked her, hey, can you see if you and Cynthia could come on? So in all fairness, I'm like,
And putting the schedules.
yeah, and she at least, I know you feel like this too. You have housewives that be in your DMs or whatever, but then you may have one or two that you like and may talk
You
to. You have one or two
might
that,
have 1 or 2 housewives that be in your DMs, and then some of them you like, some of you don't want in your DMs.
but I never want any of them to think that whatever this is outside of showing up on the show, even if they're no longer on the show, that you're trying to like use them for something. Like even with you,
Like
I
what we're
don't take.
seeing on RHOC.
Yes, can I? Even with you, we're gonna get back to that. Even with you, I don't take for granted our friendship, so I wouldn't just automatically say, "Oh, he's gonna do it." I still respect your time. I still
You are
respect
very respectful.
your talent. So I would
I
never
mean, I haven't been on a podcast in months, but
come tomorrow.
damn, I gotta be traveling this week. Okay, when I get back, this is
But
not the
see,
week.
and I would never want, even when it comes to y'all, Kempire is, y'all know that he is amazing. He has been very gracious in giving me like business advice, but I still wouldn't even want to take advantage of that. I have this thing where I never want my friends to think I'm trying to use them, even though I
Hmm.
know they don't think that, because I wouldn't think that if they asked me.
Yeah.
But I also sometimes do think it's a part of our culture. Black people are taught, be humble. You don't ask.
Mm,
You wait for somebody to ask. And it's so ingrained in us. Like we
yeah.
don't even like I get embarrassed trying to promote my stuff every time I have to upload new episode out. And I get like, oh my God, I shouldn't be doing this
Mm.
every
But if you
time.
don't, who will?
Right, right. So,
Which one of your family members has posted on their social media of
good
100
night,
people?
child. Good night.
Look up 100 people, not me dragging your family members. Not me dragging
Listen,
a family member.
but you're right though, and friends, and that's why even I now I feel like Kendrick. Sometimes you got to pop out and show. They'll just see it
Mm.
when everybody else sees it, and I'm no longer taking offense to it. I'm no longer saying, and I'm not going to let that stop me from supporting my other family members. But I won't go out of my way to do it anymore.
Mm.
So,
And although I was being shady, I will say
DJ.
a new listener is a new listener.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So, and I love it when I meet people at these live shows and they're like, "Oh, I put my mom or my coworker on." I was
Yes.
like, little by little, you're building a community.
Y'all, sometimes we get so insulated in our world, we forget just how big Kempire is. Like, y'all know that I do rideshare, and I will have him on, and people be like, either if they don't know who he is, they're like, what's his YouTube again? What's his, or they'll be like, oh, you listen to Kempire too? And I'm like, yeah, that's my friend in real life.
I love that. I have
Like
to
that.
say, because I've been out in these streets in New York City walking during the summer, I've run into a lot of subscribers. Literally, I went for my walk. He's like, "I love your podcast." What I keep forgetting to do though is remind them, "Are you coming to the New York City show? I got to self promote."
Right. Right.
For those that are just kind of come in here, I'm here with Taria Faison from the What Else Is Going On podcast. Make sure you follow her account here, and subscribe to her podcast and YouTube channel as well. She will be our opening act, our hostess of the mostest on in our DC show this Friday. Have you gotten your tickets, DC? Don't be afraid. If we're gonna be out there in these streets, you can too.
Listen.
I'm not bailing you out though.
Uh,
I'm joking. Joking. I'm
to
joking.
abide by the curfews, y'all. If we all leave as a group, they can't take us all in. Did you see the video of the guy in DC? Oh, by the way, hi everybody in the chat. I love y'all so much. Um,
We're not we're not ignoring you guys. Sorry.
Yeah, yes. There was a video, and I'm pretty sure it was DC, and a guy was holding a sub and threw
Yes,
it.
he threw the sub. I was like,
How was he running so slow and so fast at the same time? But
he's a white
somebody
guy
was,
too, right?
yes, yes.
Because he knew he wasn't running for dear life. He
Come on.
was like, huh, and then he was like,
If it was one of us, Jesus would have had to come and reach us and snatch us up because that's where we was going anyway.
hey, Brooke.
Hey, bro.
Brooke, we will
Yeah.
be doing one of these too, in promotion of our show coming up in September. So stay tuned. I haven't sent you the text yet, though.
When y'all do it, I'm doing an emergency breakthrough. I'm popping through right on y'all live like this. Boom, what y'all talking about? I'm gonna be a little
You
sarcastic.
don't want to tell me what the hell an emergency breakthrough is. I was like, what?
Literally. Oh, my friend don't want to answer. My high school boyfriend don't want to answer. Operator, I'd like to do an emergency breakthrough for da 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 da, and then they would get the emergency breakthrough. Why didn't you call me back? Why are you on the phone?
But wait, so this was before we had call waiting?
Yes.
So they would literally, if you were on the phone, the operator would interrupt?
Yes, and say you have an emergency break, and you can choose to accept or whatever. My boyfriend, I dare you not to accept. My best friend too, I dare you. And then we would do it to each other. Oh, you're not answering? Operator, I want to do an emergency breakthrough. My phone
You're the
number
one who
was,
told me about that. I never heard of that in my entire life.
listen, my phone number was 609-327-2556.
I wonder what would have. I wonder what would have happened back in the day when we first got AOL. You see, American Online is shutting down officially now.
Yes.
But I was a part of when I would. I had American Online, so anytime my mother would call, it would just keep ringing. But I would be on that internet. I was an internet hoe back in the day. I was always on the internet. I had my gateway computer. Remember gateways?
Yes. I'm telling you, emergency breakthroughs. And then when we first got call waiting, I had to convince my grandmom and grandfather. She'd be like, "You always on my phone, grandmom. Somebody can get through." And then when my girlfriend told me about star 69, how if somebody would call you and hang up, you know about star 69.
Oh, I do know that.
Okay, Mike, I can see the picture so clearly. I came home from my friends, told my mom about it. She calls my grandma. She was like, "Mom, Taria just told me." And they were like, "All right, we're gonna try it. Hang up." So my mom hung up, calls my grandma, hangs up. My grandma star 69 back. It works, right? Here goes my grandma. Now you try and see if it works. Ma'am, you just did it. It works.
But here's the thing. I didn't want to do no star 69 on my mama's phone because you had to pay an extra charge for
70,
that.
when we found 70, it was 75 cents. My mom became, listen, and I'll never forget, my friends who are white was like, "Just get your phone back." I said, "Oh, y'all don't get beat." My mom became My mom was AT&T. They got me my own line for my birthday, 16. My boyfriend had went away to earlier than me, so he was in Pennsylvania. I was in Jersey. Didn't have long distance. I was working at McDonald's. Didn't pay my phone bill. My mom came in, snatched it, wrapped it right up, put it in the filing cabinet. And my friends were like, "Just use it, girl. You crazy?" Absolutely not. And then when I paid the $340 some, I got my phone back.
Oh, damn. That was a hefty bill.
Yeah, because I was just phone boning. Yeah, not paying. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Remember the days when they had where I remember Verizon. I've been Verizon a long time. Like after 9 o'clock, you had like unlimited minutes.
Girl, I'll call you. I'll call you back. I'll call you back.
After 9.
Wait, I had Singular Wireless, and when you didn't pay your bill, okay, if I don't pay my bill now, if I'm able to call you, we can at least finish our phone call. Singular, Kempire. So when we go to the show, click hello. No, they're cutting your phone call off.
Singular was worse than T-Mobile is today.
Yes, yes.
Singular ran so that wait, no, what is it, ran so that you could walk. Yeah,
Yes,
so
but walk so that T-Mobile can
to
run.
run, there we go. And if you've been
Um,
following my channel, we've been talking a lot about T-Mobile
yes,
lately.
y'all have. I have been screaming during listening to y'all talk about T-Mobile, and somebody was like, "T-Mobile is sending this, getting the cease and desist ready as we speak."
It's been hilarious. Like we just take such tangents. We're talking about something completely different, exactly what we've just done. Guys, you're just joining us. I'm here with Taria Faison from the What Else Is Going On podcast. If you're part of the replay, be sure to share your thoughts in the comment section. And also don't forget to like the video. And also don't forget, Taria will be our hostess with the mostest of the DC show this Friday. You guys still have time to get your tickets. We're not sold out. DC, I'm surprised.
Yes, DC, what is going on? They must be out. Are they out at the market? Are they out in these vineyards? What is going? Are they scared
They
to
are
come out?
back. Or get back. Time to get back to work. Okay.
And don't be scared to come out, DC. Listen, one band, one sound. We coming through.
Come on now. Come on now. All right. So you've probably seen, okay, we were talking about RHOC a little briefly before. What are your thoughts so far on what's been playing out, both on social media, the Katie, we were talking about the bloggers and things like that being involved in this season. Like, what are your thoughts on RHOC right now?
I We're supposed to watch these shows and not let our feelings get involved. Okay.
Are we?
That's what people say. That's what people tell me. You're too emotional. Okay. I'm
Really?
an emotional person. Yes.
Oh.
I have wanted to climb through my TV screen
Mm.
and fight almost every last one of them. Like nobody's
Ooh.
really exempt. Like Jen a little bit, but I do
Mm.
kind of feel like I'm wondering if Jen kind of left Katie on the hook without kind of being like having a conversation with her, like, girl, are you
Mm.
doing all these things? Watching Tamara sends me to a level that I don't think any housewife has sent me to, other than Jen Shaw, because I wasn't a fan of her.
Sidebar, Tamara follows me. Don't know
Hey,
why.
hey, Tamara. You
So
know
she
what's
get
funny?
no shit. I mean, I talk about it all the time. I'm like, keep following.
Well, what's funny is, so I used to have a blog back in the day, and I would write because I'll say I still write. I haven't written in years, but I've been writing since I was little, and I had a blog, and I did a poem about daughters and mothers or whatever, and I had posted it on Instagram, and I
Mm.
actually it was right around before I knew who she was, but hearing the stories about her and her daughter, not talking or whatever, and I like sent it to her. She reposted. She was like, "Thank you so much." Blah blah blah. I'm crying. Whatever. Back to you, Tamara.
Oh,
You are. You have got like I don't like calling them trash. Calling them. She has got to be the biggest piece of OC trash. Like the
yo.
way she is making Teddy's illness about her.
I was so like hesitant to say
Me
it.
too. Me too. Me too. But she is making it about her, and the way Tamara goes about it like this: I've attacked you. I've dogged you out. I've said all these things 9 months ago. When I go to hold you accountable and say you did this, this, and this to me, oh, that's the past. I want to move on. But yet you're not letting Slade rest about the
Mm.
past from his. So just watching her,
Shannon, rest about the past.
I was like, I get it. Katie lies or whatever. And it's also strange to me how her and Katie are cool now.
Yeah, and she's the only. I mean, she accused you of roofing someone, so
And then for her to apologize, even if she wanted to apologize to Heather Dubrow, she could have simply said, "Girl, I'm sorry, I was tripping that night." But it's with Tamara, it's always I was tripping because. Sometimes we don't need a because you always have a because.
mm.
Sometimes you got to take the L and be like, "Yo, I messed up." Or I was trying to put on for the city, whatever. But I am so sick of her. And I used to really love Heather. I loved Heather through the people hating Heather. She's wearing me thin. She is not
She's
holding
got nothing really
Tamara.
going on though.
Nothing. But okay, what do you think? My question is, what does Tamara either know to be truthful about them,
Mm.
or are they so afraid of the lies that she concocts for them to be so afraid of her? Because she's not going to fight them. She's not going to put hands on them. So why are they all so fearful of her?
She must have something on them.
That's what I'm thinking.
She
Because,
must, because or maybe Heather really sees something that we don't see. I don't know
mm,
what that is.
and I
But
try with Tamara, I try to look at it like, okay, maybe she's just trying to make a show. But the difference between like a Tamara and other and like certain housewives, some of them lie, yes, they may create drama. She does things that can really hurt people's lives, and
yeah,
that's what I don't like the
what she did to
FBI.
Jen.
Yes, and she's in a custody case with her ex, and you're saying all this stuff. I wish that somebody would really, And Gina seems like she's trying to would really just not be afraid and go guns blazing at
Yeah.
Tamara.
I don't understand why none of them have. Like I also look at Emily with the side, like you're supposed to be I saw her very different. I thought she was like a badass, but and I'm
Yes,
like, you're really not. You're a follower.
yes, yes.
And she's an Aries.
Yes, she. Oh, her. I have to share a sign with her, Shannon, Vicky.
I share a sign with Kim Zolciak. You have
Okay.
nothing to be worried
Ooh.
about.
I win. No, you win that one. You win that one.
Okay.
You mean the
And I
woman
know there's
that
somebody even worse. I just can't think. Dr. Gregory
set me
Lunsford.
free? Set me.
You missed Atlanta. They got the extended version.
I heard on the thing.
Atlanta got the extended version. I can't promise DC that she'll get the extended
In the
version.
version.
I have too
Now,
much to talk about. I do have some exclusive information that I have not even mentioned to
I
Taria.
was gonna say,
That
y'all. I texted him. I think I sent a voice note right after,
Mhm.
and he would not tell me.
She's going to
Hey,
hear it when
partner.
you guys hear it as well. She's going to hear it when you guys hear it at our DC show on Friday. Just saying.
Okay, I need to be sitting down when you release this because I got some heels that I hope I'm able to stay in all night. So if y'all see me take them off,
What
mind
do
your
you
business.
do you want to tell us what color you're wearing?
Hot pink.
Oh.
I'm going outside of my normal like black and grays. I'm gonna do hot pink. My kids hyped me up, so I'm gonna wear this cute little
Too
outfit.
bad you didn't come to the Atlanta show. We would have been matching because I had like the light pink.
What color are you wearing? Are you gonna tell us?
No.
See?
No. You'll see it when you see it. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
How are you feeling though about Katie and Katie talking to all of these bloggers?
It
And
is.
another blogger just came out this week. I know a lot of people didn't like what the blogger had to say because she said Ryan, Ryan's such a good guy.
Yeah.
Tamara's son.
I saw that and I was like, that's her experience, whatever. I mean, I wonder what page she's on, but that doesn't mean she's not telling the truth about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
And again, this
I
is the fourth blogger to come out.
and that is with Katie. I believe that she felt like this is. I feel like Katie has an air of like I just really want to be on TV. I want to be on this show so bad, right? I mean, she wants her daughter to be on Next Gen,
Yeah.
so she wants to be on
I
TV.
really need people to aspire for more than reality television.
And
It's a
and
terrible cycle. Look at Brandy Glanville.
yes,
Let me tell you something. I met Brandy Glanville back in 2021 at the first, not well, the first BravoCon after the pandemic here in New York. And even back then, she was just talking about, I just want to work. I just want to work. Like she was so desperate then. That was
oh
even before any of what's played out since. So that desperation has turned into what it's turned into. I feel bad for her. Like I don't, some people are very mean towards
yeah,
her.
same.
I was like, but this is the man. Everything she's going through is a manifestation of the desperation to be on reality television.
Yes, and to be willing to do anything at all
Mm-hmm.
costs. If that's what you want to be,
Yep.
stay true to who you are, but you're willing to do whatever at all costs. And that's the
And that's
scary
what she
part.
did in Morocco.
Yeah.
And now she's like, I did what you guys wanted me to do.
No.
That's what I've always done. And now they turned their back on her. She didn't
Oh,
realize that she is low on the totem pole
you're a
when it comes.
pawn. You're a pawn in their game. Simple as that. Yeah.
Do you really want to see Morocco? Because
That,
that's the one thing everyone's like, release Morocco, release Morocco.
I'd rather have behind the scenes footage of Potomac, honestly. I could
I
care.
want to see the extended version of Karen Yuger's arrest.
Oh, let me tell. Oh my
I
God.
think we saw all of it though.
Listen, I was debating on swinging through to see if I could just get in to see
I
her.
know you were trying to take me with you.
Yes, and I told Kempire I would get him from the airport or meet Danielle, and us three go up there. Danielle knows somebody that
You got
knows
to be on
somebody.
the list though.
I thought maybe I could kind of finesse. I don't be like,
I mean, if we could finesse, can you imagine? That would be so weird.
that was
That would
crazy.
be like, that's very weird, weirdo. We're not weirdos like that.
No, we're not.
It's
I
funny to
thought,
joke about though.
yeah, because we would like I would
But can you imagine if we really went? First of all, I'm not visiting a family member in jail. You think I'm gonna go visit Karen Huger in jail?
I almost stopped myself from going to her trial because I was like, "Are you being too weird?" Because I don't want
Oh
to
no,
be
that was
one
good. You got the exclusive and
of
everything.
those. But I just like I want to see like what's under that 613. I wouldn't take. Of course, we can't have
We've
phones.
seen what's been under the 613.
You know what? That's true.
We have, right? We just haven't
That's
seen it recently.
that's true. That's true. That's
I
true.
hope she's learned her lesson because I know I was very hard on Karen, and a lot of people felt like I was too hard on Karen. I was like, well, I'm hearing callers that have lost family members
Yes.
from DUIs, and this is her
Yes.
fourth one. Don't tell me I'm being too hard on her.
No. And the way that she handled it was there was
Oh,
a way that she could have either taken off the season or handled it with a little bit more grace and not
yeah,
so much I need soldiers.
yeah.
No, you don't get to have soldiers.
And
And the
even at the
judge
end,
don't do all of that.
after she was convicted, it still was the same thing. That video, and then she
Yeah.
turned on Dr. Wendy.
Yes.
Dr.
So
Wendy got me reconsidering things. She looks gorgeous. She was here in New York. And you saw what she looked. I was like, I mean, she's
she
always looked good, but I was like, okay, Dr.
she
Wendy's
looked like
giving
she
us
was dipped in,
clavicle and breasts.
yes, she looked like she was dipped in gold.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, beautiful.
I said, come on, Bravo, check
But
this
why is
year.
everyone wearing that same gold? Her, Ashley, and Marisol.
And it pissed me off because Ashley looked good and I had to give it I'm not a hater
No,
of
she did look
Ashley.
good.
I said
I
I had to
agree.
say she looks so
But
good.
they were comparing who looked better. They all looked good in
Yeah,
different
they all
ways.
looked good.
It's a
Obviously
good
now
outfit.
Marisol, I oof.
Let's talk about Miami. Let's move on. Oh wait, did you tell me what you think about Katie?
Oh, okay. So with Katie, I don't mind them all saying, "Hey, this is what you did." Boom, boom, boom. But they're coming at it with an air of superiority, as if they all haven't done it, and that's what's
Mm,
turning me off. It's like don't make me take her side
yeah.
because yes, she was wrong, but don't come at it like y'all are so above it when y'all aren't. I think there was a way they could have had the conversation like, look, Katie, we've noticed it's a pattern of behavior. You've done it to her. Maybe one person speak, maybe have a spokesperson, whatever. But I do feel like Katie, in the words of Cynthia Bailey, got a little lying problem.
I don't think it's a little lying
Yeah,
problem.
it's a big lying problem. And I think that she's desperate to stay on the show. And I think Matt knows it as well. I believe she'd be around the house lying. Did you cook?
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
cooked.
thought
I don't
about
know.
that. Like, I feel like this is a real issue that
Yeah,
will eventually, or if it's not already, affecting her life. And I
yeah.
always go back to the road rage incident because I was like, okay, that was the indication. I came in though with this season with an open mind,
Me too.
but then I'm just like,
Yeah.
this one, and this one. I'm like, I don't know. I know a lot of
And
people are Team Katie right now, and I keep telling you, you don't know these people.
you don't, and don't be just because you don't like Tamara or you don't like Emily or you don't
You
like
could dislike
Wendy.
both.
Yeah, you could be like, yo, guess what? What you're doing is wrong. I'm not team you. I'm just not for what she did. But
Yeah.
it makes me wonder, and I even hate to say this, but when you have a person that lies like that, how much of your past is true? Like when you talk about your
I
relationship
thought the
with
same
your
thing.
ex, like how much is
When she
it
starts
true?
saying, but I feel like I can tell when she's lying.
Yeah.
I can feel like, and maybe that's why she blocked me. Did you know that?
Yeah, I heard you say it, and I was like, "Let me go check." But she don't know who I am, child. Mm-mm.
I didn't know she knew who I was.
They know who you are.
I was like, I mean, I've been on RHOC, my voice, like she
Yeah.
drove her car into a home. Where'd the accent come from? I was like, wait a minute.
What irritates me about Katie is that she's so pretty while she lied. Like I really wanted to like her.
She's gorgeous.
I love rooting for the pretty ladies. Well, they're all pretty, but
Are
I
they?
just well no. Let me take that back. Everybody has something that could make them
Mm,
beautiful because beautiful and pretty are two different things.
that's
So
true.
Katie is pretty. All of them could possibly have something that could make them beautiful. But OC, it's so what is it? It's not low stakes for me because I really don't like any of them
Hmm.
except for maybe head like well not really
I
even
like
Heather
Jen.
now. And Jen, yes, I like Jen. I do need to hear what she has to like. I do need to see what happens with her and Katie, like how she
Yeah.
handles that.
I saw a recent picture of them together though with Gretchen, so I don't know if that was recent, but it was recently posted, so I don't know.
And Gretchen is just she's interesting to watch. Like she got Shannon good when she said, "Well, Shannon, in all fairness, you did something illegal," and I was like, and let me
I
tell
agree, and
you,
her clap back to Tamara recently too. I was like,
yes.
okay, Gretchen.
And that naked wasted, the way Tamara is trying to
Everyone's telling
make
me
it,
I need to watch that.
you need to watch. She's encouraging her son to literally go in the bathroom with her friend and they kissed. Like, yes,
Gretchen?
yes,
Gretchen kissed Ryan?
yes, in the bathroom. Y'all, keep me honest. Didn't Gretchen and Ryan go in the bathroom and they ended up kissing? I thought,
Mm.
like, yeah, and she just even thinking about we're gonna get her naked, wasted. I'm sorry,
Yep, they said it. Yep.
you meant
Naked Wasted
naked.
was disgusting. So that's
Yeah,
what the thing with the whole Katie of it all. I don't know if it was a roofie involved, but I remember everyone giving me the cliff notes on that episode, and that even if a roofie wasn't involved, it was a gross thing that
it
Tamara did.
to whisper in Vicky's ear, we're going to get her naked, wasted. To me, naked, wasted is take it off your in OC terms,
What
take it
was
off your
Vicky's
top.
response to that at that time?
She
Because I know
she
her recent response on her podcast was that was 500 years ago. What was her
she was
response then?
she was with it
All right, so
because
that's
she
why she
felt
wants to say that was so long ago.
they all felt threatened.
Mm.
But and Tamara did what Tamara does. If you notice, Tamara will kind of go against the new girl, but then make the new girl her BFF and throw away the old BFF. And her and Gretchen ended up having friendship bracelets. They became like this. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So that hide your daddy's girls, Gretchen's around. All of the naked wasted, her and Gretchen then becomes friends, and Vicky's on the outside.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, I might have to watch that episode.
You have to.
Guys, if you're just joining us, I'm here with Teria Faison from the What Else Is Going On podcast. Be sure to follow her and her podcast on YouTube and on all the places where you can listen to podcasts. She will also be our MC for this Friday. I will be in Washington, D.C. for the Kempire After Dark Villain Era tour. I have exclusive tea that I'm going to be
Can
spilling
you give
at
a
this
hint,
show.
just like a tiny, like a
It's not related to Housewives. It's a pop culture story. Bloop. But it's big.
Brandy and Monica are actually dating?
Who? Brandy and Monica. Monica who just got married? To a man? No, it's not. It's not anything like that. But stay tuned.
Can you
Mm-mm.
imagine? Like Vicky
All I could
said
have thought of
about
was the picture of them laying down with each other. I'm like,
like Vicky. I don't know if you saw the Brooks era when Vicky said, I mean the Megan Kidman's era when she said, "Come back to me in 5 years," and it ended up being 5 years when they broke up with Brandy and Monica. Come back to me in 3 years.
if no.
They are hands down
What
two
in
of
the
the.
hunting wise is going on?
I watched that in a day and a half.
It's good.
Now people were telling me, "Oh, Taria, there's going to be these lesbian scenes." I thought there was going to be more. I went in thinking I was going to get one. Like I said, no, wait a minute. I thought they were going to
You
have
wanted
orgies.
more? I
I
was
thought
like this.
I thought all the ladies were when she first went to the cabin. They were all going to be kitty clicking. I was like, what's that? This is tame.
Petty King said, Petty King. He said, I'm making that into a meme. Lord have mercy.
Oh, forever, Carla. I'm in Aries.
And I'm a
April 4th.
Taurus. All right, let's move on because we're already 37 minutes in and we haven't even talked about Real
Okay.
Housewives of Atlanta yet. But I want to
Okay.
talk about Real Housewives of Miami. Guys, we're going to be talking about a lot of this stuff. We are holding back because there's so much more that we could explicitly say, and we will say it in DC. So go get your tickets in the bio. And if you love my skincare, 10% off of the butter products in my bio link. All right, Real Housewives of Miami. Your thoughts, opinions?
I am glad that I'm of two minds.
Mm,
I'm glad that we're off the Gertie and Julia thing. I'm also
mm,
pissed that we're off the Gertie and Julia thing because I
mm.
feel like they swept it under the rug. And every time I watch them kiss and have fun and dance and get them, not Gertie and Julia, but the entire group, it's like, wow, y'all are taking all this time to get into Lisa's thing and Larsa's thing. And everybody keeps asking Larsa, where are you at with Lisa? And asking Lisa, are you
Mm.
okay with Larsa? And wanting Stephanie and Alexia to work. Y'all did not put that same energy into the woman that was assaulted
Yeah. And who's
and,
recovering from cancer.
and who's recovering from cancer. And
Like,
Gertie
no one
had
thought to do anything on this trip for Gertie.
not a thing, but they're going to do something for Stephanie because it's her birthday. To me, and I get it. I feel like Gertie has felt like in order for me to even have a half decent season, I'm just going to have to suck it up and
Mm.
get along with these women. But it pisses me off. So yes, I'm glad that they've moved on, but at the same time, I'm pissed that it's just glossed over. Marisol she is just the way she reacted to Lisa. You type things on your phone, girl. You hire private investigators. What are you talking about?
I would have let that go because she was like, "Oh, now a stenographer." It was funny, but the fact that this week's episode they're making it a big thing, and
Yes.
they're like, "Your phone can't be, with you," and she has two young kids.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
you might have two young kids with a nanny, but still, like, you still have two young kids. There's nothing that she did. She didn't record you guys like Brittany from Salt Lake City.
Right.
Like
Right.
the dramatics and the fact that this is coming from someone that doesn't have children. I was like, girl, you need to be quiet. And the fact that Julia is sitting there, who has two new babies with two kids in Europe that are not speaking to her, um,
Mm.
you not speaking up just because you don't like Lisa.
Right. Right. And with her two kids not speaking to her, my thought was I went back to the season when her and Martina were going through those issues and she was cooking dinner and they were eating on the dock and talking about adopting and her kids not wanting her to adopt. My actual thought, and I think somebody brought it up on your channel, and I was so glad. I think my initial thought was, oh, because if something happens to her, she's going to look to them to help raise them kids. And they didn't want her
So
to
because they're
start over.
older.
Yeah. Like, so that's unfair to them. So for you to make this decision, like if they got to end up taking care of you, somebody's got to end up taking care of these kids.
It is something that's a little not a little selfish. It can be very selfish, especially if you're quite, mind you, this is right after Martina is recovering from cancer herself. She's what? How old is Martina? Like
Isn't she?
70 something?
Yeah, I thought, or 60, late
Going on
60s.
90 something? But yeah.
Yep. I just, so Julia is very much to me like in, cut the
Rose said
episode.
the inheritance.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. That too. She's going to have to split it with two little black children. Black
probably will.
excellence. Cheers to black excellence. But I just, it just really irritates me with that. With Lisa, there's a way to be like, girl, we're here together. Can you put your phone away? Versus you can't have your phone. Sometimes when you're out, you may find yourself like, oh, y'all, I'm sorry, guys, I put my phone away. We about to,
But
but
she was also
also,
going through legal stuff too at the same time.
yes, that she had to sign right then. And I think you said it, and I was with you. Alexia was kind of like, not Alexia, Adriana, my son can
Adriana.
do it for you. And she's like, but you got to be here,
I was like,
girl.
shut up, girl.
Right. Just say, oh, okay, and leave it alone. I felt for her. And then
And I
Larsa,
wouldn't be surprised that he did end up doing it, but I'm
that
like,
listen, you got to do it. You got to utilize your resources because I have some friends who are, um, what are they called again?
notaries.
Notaries. And I had to do what I've had to do before. You got to make it work. For Larsa to
The
make it all
president
go.
is a 30, how many felonies he got? 34? So I'm just saying.
Right. So to get somebody to
Lawlessness
notarize
everywhere.
something. But I, it's weird because I think the drink toss was dark. I also still feel like it wasn't as dark as some shows have been. So the
Mm.
fact that they can rally is like, even though I hate the fact that they are moving on, the fact that they are all coming together and Gertie's still trying to be like, I feel like Gertie is intentional about trying to still gel with the group and the group to move forward.
Yeah.
So at least there's no divide. But I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying Adriana so much.
It's like they heard us for these last couple of episodes. We got so much more of Adriana.
Yes, she looks good. She's so smart. I
She's the
love.
oldest in the group.
Is she?
Older than Marisol.
I'm gonna just put out a warning. I'm just gonna say this real quick. Marisol, whatever she's doing, she needs to stop before she takes it too far.
I mean, Elsa.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I will give it for her and what she started with, she looks okay.
Yeah, that's
She
true.
looks older. But I like how she keeps herself up with the fashions. I think she looks fine.
Yeah, she and yeah, Mama Elsa. Didn't she call Barack Obama a monkey? All right, moving on. Or a gorilla, I mean.
Did she?
Y'all let me know in the comments. And then I think somebody was saying it was due to her going through dementia.
No. It's
I
just
hate
her
when people
speaking her truth.
come on. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah. Oh, and what? How do you feel? I know some of your thoughts on it because you talked about it, but Anna, who's not on the show, do you think Anna wants to be back on the show? And do
Yes.
you? Okay, okay,
Sorry.
okay.
Yeah, because why would you do a podcast if you did not
Right,
want to be back on the show?
right. Yeah,
She
yeah,
she wants to be back on the show. There's nothing. I liked her on the show. A lot of people did not like her. I thought she would probably bring some balance to what's going on the show. But I definitely think she wants to be back, and I hate that for people. I want people to have more going on in their lives
yeah.
than maybe she's bored. Maybe because her kids are older now, and maybe that's what it is.
I think too. I'd respect it more if you were honest with it. Y'all want to be back on the show? They ain't asked me, but I love the
Like
show, so I want to
Marisol,
talk about it. Yes, yes,
she's very awesome,
yeah, yeah.
and they still won't do it. Why do you think they won't do that?
I feel like. Do you think maybe they feel like they know what she's got going on behind the scenes as far as the different things she's doing, and she may
She thinks
turn it
she's a
up?
liability.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
wondering.
don't think so because I think either way she's still employed by them.
That's true. That's true.
So
So it
that's
doesn't really
so that
matter.
that's not going to really change anything. I think they don't believe her lavender marriage.
Mm. Steve, you
They're a
mean
cute
doesn't?
couple though. That's a cute. Again, when I'm not their age, 30 years more, 90.
Is that gonna
I
be
would
me
have
and
had a
you? Is
cute little, huh?
that gonna be me and you if
I
something
don't know if
happens
you'll
to
still be
Corey?
around. You are older than me.
How dare you? Till you do right by me.
I'm just saying. Um,
And my man is gonna live forever. So
and you
me
got a
too.
good man, Savannah. All right. Everyone wants us to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Was there anything else that you wanted to talk about in regards to Real Housewives of Miami? You're
No,
enjoying the season now.
I'm just enjoying. I really am enjoying it. I find myself. You made a very good point on your recap. It's very important to be team you because then you can say Larsa was right here, Lisa was
Hmm.
wrong here, Lisa was right here, Larsa was wrong here. You
What
can
do
very.
what do you think about that? The whole unfollowing Marcus.
I was of two minds. I
Mm.
had a family member ask me. I've had two to unfollow their exes because they thought that their
Oh.
exes were going through. They blocked them, so they felt
Hmm.
like they were going to our pages to see to kind of like keep
What's
tabs
going
on them.
on? Of course they are.
So I had no problem doing it. With Lisa is like a child and you don't tell me what to do. And I don't think Larsa was really trying to be like, you better. But all Lisa hears is she's not gonna tell me to unfollow. I'm gonna do it. When my thing with that situation, all right, girl, I can't speak for Jody because Jody's friends with his friends. I'll
Yep.
unfollow him. I do feel like though Lisa is also like, I did maybe she was busy and didn't unfollow him right away. And because Larsa had that nasty reaction, oh girl,
Mm. Oh,
girl,
like she's been petty.
yeah, yeah. So but I feel like if it was me and if this was truly my girlfriend, all right, girl.
Well, you
But
saw
don't
Lisa on social media trying to say that they really aren't as close as
yes.
Larsa. But Larsa also did testify under oath for you in your custody battle.
But didn't Lisa try to say that's because she had to? Well, girl, that's because she was your friend. Like they wouldn't
Exactly.
never.
She didn't really have to.
And Lisa said, "Did you see when she said they're not friends like that, but some of her actual real friends still follow Marcus? Girl, they're not on the show with her.
So that's
Like,
why I mean everyone's team Lisa because they hate Larsa, but I'm just like, guys, put yourself in this scenario and
yeah,
take these people out of it.
just unfollow if it's not that because she made a big deal of saying Jody went out with his friends and Marcus was there. I wasn't there. So then now Marcus is a better friend to you than Lisa. I mean, than Larsa. Girl, just unfollow and
I
move along.
mean, when
That might be the little cocolina. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean you can't unfollow your the plug.
I'll call you back. My plug's calling.
Just saying. Speaking of AC, moving on from there. Let's talk
Oh, I'm
about. Oh wait,
sorry.
no. I wanted to talk about Todd.
Todd. That's what I
Todd
was getting ready to say.
Todd posted that video about suing Bravo. Did you watch the video and what did you think?
I did. And I said, I was of two minds or two schools of thought because I try to look at it from each side.
Mm,
Sometimes you look at it and you're like, why are the husbands speaking or why are they speaking out now? But I feel like as a human, if I'm watching a story play out about me,
mm,
it's one thing if it was he didn't he was sloppy, he didn't clean up. You're talking about he left your son, and you know the audience is endeared to your son.
Yep.
So immediately hearing that, the audience is going to be against him no matter what, and you knew that. So to put Frankie out, I said he deserves to be able to clear his name and say, "Oh, hold up,
Especially when he lists all the things that he's done for both Frankie and the fam. He's paying for Peter's rent.
Yes." And let's not forget when he was on
Todd
the
is not a
show,
Leo. Todd is a Scorpio.
people didn't like the way he talked to Peter. And even with Frankie, I believe Todd was very instrumental, like he said with Frankie.
Yep.
Remember, he would basically say they would like park him in front of a TV. I
Yep.
mean, they loved him, but he was instrumental in him getting
And
his
we
own.
know Alexia. You see how Peter turned out. So we know Alexia's a little. She lets them do whatever they kind of want. That
Yeah.
kind of. And you can't do that with Frankie. Frankie has if you want him to be independent or at least
Yes.
start growing, he had to do certain things. And I do believe Todd was instrumental in that.
And I am with him. I saw people saying, I'm not going to listen to anything he says. And I said, see, I don't think that's fair, because if you're not going to listen to anything he says because he's not a housewife, how are you listening to the housewife that has so
One
much to
side.
say about it? Yeah, it's
I
one
will
side.
say when people were, because I didn't see that he posted a long video, people were saying, "Oh, Todd is now claiming that he did not move out in front of Frankie." I was like, I don't want to hear Todd, but I ended up going and listening to the
Me
video, and
too.
I was like, "Oh, wait a minute, Todd,
Because I
you
was the
dropping
same way.
tea?"
I was like, oh, here we go. Didn't he do a long apology to Dr. Nicole's husband? And then
That's
I
why
was
I was
like,
sort of like, but I'm glad I listened to it. It made
and
a lot of sense.
read his caption. He's the only one that supported Gertie and called
Yep,
out the microaggressions.
yep. No one has used that word, not even Andy Cohen.
Now, when you said that at that point, I said, "Oh, he has not made a statement like we're against violence or we're against this or we're against that." Yeah, but Todd, I'm low key high. No, I ain't even low key. I'm high key rooting for Todd, and I believe him. And
Oh,
the little
he said it like he knows it. You know that white man energy, like the guy that hit the man with the sub. It's that same energy, like I'm gonna win.
and I
We
did.
need a little bit of that, everybody.
And when he talked to the producers, like, and I'm gonna call you out and your families out, it was almost like, I dare you, say something. I said, oh,
I was like,
like,
okay, now I understand. Alexia.
listen, I'm so with Todd, and plus the little birdies on the Miami streets, I'm sure so they believe all of it.
Yeah, I have to say he was very convincing. So it's a BDE. Well, since we're talking about a husband speaking out, today it was revealed that Kelly Farrell's husband, or ex-husband, is sitting down with Tasha K for an interview. And there was a trailer that came out, and he's denying threatening her life, even though when he explained how it played out, I was like, well, that could probably be considered a threat.
If me and you were in a fight and I yell out to you, I got you, you're gonna be like,
I'm like, especially black people. What you mean?
because black people, that's a phrase where it goes to it for those for non-blacks. Before you ask, that's one of our phrases that can be used two ways. So,
Yeah.
girl, Kempire, I got you. No problem. I got you if you need something. But
Mm-hmm.
oh, I got you. I got you.
As you being arrested
Yeah.
and taken out of court.
Yes.
It don't mean I got you. I'm gonna pay that child support. No,
No.
it means I got you. You see what you doing to me?
I'm gonna get
But in
you.
all fairness, very much like the Todd of it all,
Mm-hmm.
he's never really spoken out. I
Yeah.
was really surprised that I actually was. I was like, you know what? If I could give him any kudos, I gave him kudos for never speaking out during the season. But then
Yes.
all of a sudden, now you sit down with Tasha K for an interview, and I said that you tell me everything I need to know about you.
Did you see somebody said people were saying him and Simon? He looked like basically Simon and Dennis.
He does. That's a perfect combination. Yeah, funny looking,
Yeah, I agree. I felt the
funny and
same way.
looking.
Like, what if, let's just say, because Kelly at the reunion might have gave me a little bit shaky. So
She is the Pisces.
what if the account, and I raised one of them.
Ooh,
My oldest is a Pisces.
ooh.
I got a Pisces, a Pisces daughter, a Capricorn son, and a Taurus for the youngest.
I usually like Pisces women, but they lie a little bit.
Okay, okay, okay. But I thought when that story came out about Kelly owing all this money, and then her people said it was Mark's debt, and Mark said, "Wait a minute, I was taken off that account. It's not my debt." I was like, I didn't just immediately write him off, because what if he is telling the truth?
Yeah.
Again, we're only getting one side. So the only thing, and I hate to say this, because look, the girl can be good at what she does. She can be funny. But when I looked at who he sat down with, I said, because of the history, it's like,
I know. And I agree with you on all things. You know, we can give credit when credit is due.
yeah,
So
yeah,
very much like when you're not team anyone, there are moments where like, yo, Tasha K can be funny. She is a
yes,
mask, but she's a mask for a reason.
yeah,
However, you also know why people go to her
right,
for certain interviews, and you're like,
yeah.
okay, we see what you're doing here.
We see you. We see you, Chuvalo.
I mean, that's the most. I'm sure she's going to make this a part of her storyline. It looks like she's going to come back because you saw the photo of Portia, K.
Yes.
Michelle, and Kelly out for afternoon tea. That's very strategic that photo's out there.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that confirms that K. Michelle is going to be joining for season 17. What are your thoughts?
At first, it's funny because it's once again two schools of thought, and as you're working it out in your head. At first, I was like, I don't nobody want to see K. Michelle on here, and then I thought about it. I said, to me, when I saw Britt Edie, she didn't give me Housewife, but she didn't give me Love and Hip Hop. She gave me like a VH1, like a Basketball Wives. And then I
Mm,
thought about K. Michelle, and I said, K. Michelle did not give me Love and Hip Hop, but then I also watched her on the Queen's Court, and then it dawned
mm,
on me, she can probably flourish in whatever environment.
mm.
That's the type of personality she gives me. So
Yep.
I think I need to get back off, because at first I was like, no, but I think I need to reel it back in and be like, okay, let's see what she's working with, because she gives me, she can be in, not necessarily adapt to the environment, but she
She
can
does. She's a
flourish.
Pisces too.
Okay, so she can
Lie a
swim.
little bit.
And yes, Rashida got bags.
Remember there was like this trend on Twitter going around where they were highlighting all of these moments from K. Michelle. I was like, you know what? K. Michelle, people do not give her credit for being
No,
a reality TV star.
they do not give her. And I watched her special about her butt implants.
Mm.
I watched that. So we got to see all sides. I have to give her credit for all that. She
I'm so glad
showed,
you said we got to see all sides and you talking about her butt implants.
and
I
her
can't.
her butt flipping inside out. So yes. So I had to check myself on that one and say, I think Kay can flourish in any environment. So, and she looks good. She actually gave me Housewife. Like, the
Mm.
work she's had done, even though when she first came out looking like a totally different person, and she was
Yeah.
cussing us all out on lives. Girl,
Yeah.
stop it. She looks good. She
She
really looks
does.
good. So
She looks
now,
good. She's funny. She's smart because she's also working on her country album.
yes,
And I know this is a strategic move on her part. Like, I'm going to go to a huge platform and I'm going to use this to promote because you saw what happened with Beyonce in country music, and that's Beyonce. So you can imagine with K. Michelle. K. Michelle needs all the help and promotion that she can get.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. Yeah,
But I do
and
not want three storylines of Shamia pursuing music and Drew pursuing music. I really don't even want two. I just want it to be K. Michelle, Drew. We need to talk about something else. Let's talk
and
about the movies.
something. And let me be clear. You said with Shamia, stay your offline with your friends and you having moments. I'm tired of you coming online having you saw the video today, right?
No, wait. So there's a new one today.
Yeah, where she's talking to her friend Star, I think, and she was like, okay, so give me advice for if I was to return for season 17. Give me some tips. You getting tips from somebody who ain't never been a housewife? Okay, that's your problem. But okay. So she starts talking about
Where was
basically,
this on her page?
I seen it from shout out to No Chaser TV. I saw him in the
Okay,
chat earlier. Hey boo.
hold
He
on.
had the
Let me
clips
pull it up.
on his
No,
page.
shout out to No Chaser TV. Make sure you guys go and support. I'm gonna go there right now. Let
Look
me
at it.
see.
I said, I am Sophia, no more Ralph. If I got to see that misshapen head
Oh
on
wait, is it
live
this
stream,
one? Oh yeah.
So good. And
listen.
you were sitting next to Andy at the beginning of your first
Seasons. And who can say that? So cheers to that.
Pause. Okay, my first season, I'm sitting right next to Andy. I'm telling you, we are seeing a whole other side of Shamia. The truth is being revealed. Angela Oakley was so right. She said she
Yes,
played the long game.
yes. Oh, you don't
Girl,
have to
you were
speak
sitting
about
next
my
to
phone.
Andy squirming. You had a terrible reunion. To the point where I know a lot of people like, let's give her a second chance. I'm like, you guys have not paid attention that she's cringy.
So her embarrassment should be sitting as high as her titties. She looked good, but that's how high her embarrassment should be sitting.
Taria says these things. I'm like, I can't wait till you're like an old grandmother because you're gonna be saying this stuff. And I'm like, what is okay? Hold on, let me play the rest of this.
My first season's done. I'm so happy for
It is
done.
so good. You were sitting next to Andy at the reunion on your first
season. And who can say that? So cheers to that. I did something right.
You did a lot of things right.
Okay.
Yeah, keep going.
Something. I mean, so
I was proud of
tip
you.
for if I do season 17, give me a tip.
Okay, so you warmed up. I thought you did a really good job. I called it warm up, your first season warm up. I can only imagine how hard it was for you to straddle the line of being a best friend of someone on the show, and also like being able to fully be yourself and accept your fullness on the show, right?
Come on, Nate. Now, Star.
Now she's gonna get
And
emotional.
it's
Girl,
very
stop
sad.
it.
I haven't watched the video. It's very sad, and I hate that for you. And I do believe, I don't know for sure, but I believe anything is fixable. So I do believe that for sure is. But I do feel like the fact that you all are taking space from each other, this will
I will disagree that I don't believe everything is fixable, but yeah.
No.
you to fully be yourself for the next season.
Absolutely.
That's what I think.
She said a bunch of nothing. It was
But
mostly
you
her
see
friends
how she
speaking.
tried to get emotional, like, stop.
She's like,
Stop coming on here doing that. Stop it. Stop.
she's cringy. Go to her last video when she apologized to all the ladies after the prayer. Someone's throwing up in the comment section. The prayer they had her cousin and her mom praying,
I,
and then I was like, okay, Shamia.
and I don't like when people use
Mm.
Jesus like that. Use it to not convict people, but to convict maybe for yourself. So it's like you did all that, praying and all that, but then later on in the video, Drew, don't make. I got more. I mean, but I'm trying to be a better person through Jesus. Like, don't use Jesus like that. Like, we get it. You're a believer, and nobody's perfect. We understand it, but stop trying to make to bring them people on to almost speak in tongues, and then you want to turn around and use that same tongue to shade Drew. It's
And
like
then you saw what happened with Drew this week with the Judas Libra
I
sending
said,
gifting her a bag.
come on. Are you not embarrassed? Shamia needs to be so embarrassed. Like, and then part of me is like, when did she make that video? Did she make that video? And I hate to say, not I hate to say it, but Portia, I do think Shamia and Portia are two of a kind. However, I was with Portia with some of the friendship stuff towards the end of the season. I was like,
Yeah,
oh, okay.
yeah, I agree. I mean, Shamia, and look, Housewives have bad seasons all the time.
Yeah.
However, I feel as if this was more than just a bad season. I
It's an
think this was
embarrassing season.
it showed us who Shamia really is as a person. And it's hard to come back from something like that because
Yeah.
I'm not sure who we're going to get next season. Will that be the real Shamia?
Right. And
I
now
know I know she's gonna make us cringe.
is she going in like this is a competition now in her mind? So she's operating off of her and Portia, who out of her and Portia are going to be the HBIC. Now I don't have to come
I'm
in
gonna
and
tell
fix
her
them.
this. There is no way that she will be the HBIC.
Not
She doesn't have it. This is why
no.
she never had it when she was in the group
Yeah.
with all these
Oh
other people
yeah.
and like she doesn't have it. And that's okay. It's all right. Not everyone is meant to be a star.
Now see how you said it is authentic to me when she says those things. Like somebody will ask her a question and she tries to play the she really wants to come off as a supportive friend. I was okay with being background, but the way she says it to me doesn't ring genuine. It's
No.
like, no, you don't believe that. Like, I don't believe you believe that, but you want people to look at you a certain way and view Portia a certain way within y'all's friendship.
Damn, Jessica says she's not even in the running. But that's the thing. I think the reunion really revealed to us
Yeah.
who Shamia is. She's behind the scenes trying to manipulate and create alliances. And then she tried to make it seem like she tried to pull Portia into that alliance. And I was like,
And when you heard her talk about that alliance, when she's kept telling Portia, you were a part of it, you are a part of it, and Portia was like, I wasn't aware. She said, you were a part of it. You were a part of it when I told them to talk to you. I said, I know you're not using that to say Portia was a part of this alliance.
Nope.
By you telling them don't talk about her. Girl, you sound crazy. You said she better. What did Kenya say? Season 5 or 6. Hold on to your wigs, girls. Like, speaking of Kenya, I was going to text you this.
Mm-hmm.
Since we're talking RHOA and you're doing the rewind.
The rewind, rewatch, recap every
Yes.
Monday, guys, at 12:30 p.m. Eastern.
Triple
Oh
R.
wait, before, hold your thought. Remember your thought.
Okay.
Guys, if you're just joining us, I'm here with Taria Faison from the What Else Is Going On podcast. Be sure to follow her. If you're watching the replay, be sure to follow her. Follow her YouTube, follow her Instagram, her podcast as well. She will also be our MC for our Kempire After Dark Villain Era live show in DC this Friday. So if you haven't gotten your tickets, I don't know what you're waiting on, because I'm not going to get on here and tell y'all what I'm going to reveal at this show.
And
I'm not telling. I haven't even told her yet. So buckle up, DC. We got things to get into. Thank you so much, guys, for loving the rewind. Now, share your thoughts. Sorry.
So you were saying there was something with Kenya, like she's doing all this. There's something with her, and it made me think of her first season with Walter when they went on that vacation, and he says, "Did you take your meds?" And it was kind of like joked off. He said, "Did you take your meds?" They were in the hotel room. Then her and Phaedra become very good friends. Phaedra goes and checks on her when she walks away, does whatever they become, and then when they fall out, Phaedra mentions Kenya not taking her medicine. And Kenya says, I told you something in confidence and something in my family. And it
I
made
forgot
me
about
think
that.
she might have been on, like, it. You say, like, I think there was something.
I mean, I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist, but there was a little bit of a thing, and I almost completely forgot about it until I was watching this season. I'm like, she's so different now than she was then.
Mm-hmm.
But there are glimmers of what we have now of Kenya in those early seasons. But there was a lot of very like quirkiness, just a lot of like she made everything into a song. She was like dancing
Uh-huh.
around, and I was just like, okay.
I think that there was something because when her and Phaedra fell out and she said, I can't remember if she said it at a reunion or during the season, but she told Phaedra, you brought up my meds and I told you so. I told you that, shared you my family history like in confidence. And I was like, oh, Walter wasn't just saying that.
And my thing is, and I get it. I mean, and maybe she just wanted to share it, or she doesn't have to share it. But I think people would be even more endeared to Kenya if she was opened up about
Yep.
any of that stuff. Because I will say this, based on what I've heard from behind the scenes, I've never really heard anything like negative about Kenya to like
Mm-hmm.
her working with people. Unlike some of these other housewives, I've heard them
Yes.
not be so nice or be so great. I've never heard that about Kenya. Um, but at the same time, I feel like there's more to her that people do not get to see.
Yes. I think so.
And I
And
think that's why there are some people that just do not like her because they do feel like I'm not getting the
yeah,
real Kenya.
that used to be me.
In all these years.
Yeah. Yeah. That used to be me with Kenya. I did not come around to her until like
She had a
last
baby.
season a little bit.
Damn, the season 16?
I eased up a little bit on her when I was in the Watch What Happens Live virtual audience and I came on to ask her a question and I sang happy
Oh.
birthday to her. But as soon as my face came on screen, she said, hey, gorgeous. And I said, I'm in love.
You know what? See, you damn Aries. That's the only way to get you guys. You're so easy. So easy,
I
Aries.
was like, she might not be so mad.
I'm telling you, I think Kenya truly, as an individual, a real person, not a reality TV star, is a good person.
Yeah.
I'm not Team Twirl because anytime I say something negative about Kenya, everybody turns on you. I don't give a flying F, okay?
Yes. Yeah.
Because the Kenya you think you know, you don't.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
I had tweeted a couple seasons ago about,
I think I'm
I
on
tweeted
this.
something like, I'm not Team Twirl.
Yes.
I didn't tag her. I said, I'm not Team Twirl, but I might be willing to dance with Kenya. And she retweeted it and said, I'm sorry, I'm busy tonight.
She's
Maybe next
quick.
time. Yeah. So I tweeted back, oh man, I guess I'll put my heels back. Like it was just, and I was like, okay, she kind of gets it. And one thing Kenya has never done is each housewife does it like victimize themselves, but on a whole, she doesn't do that. She'll come at the reunion and sit by herself, and all the couches will be not for her, and she will sit in it, and she'll take what's given to her. And you have to respect the housewife that'll do that, unlike a
Yeah.
Tamara who won't sit in anything and just say, I'm standing 10 toes down, even if it's by myself.
Yeah.
Kenya has
Or
never
or
really
or
run
or housewives like Portia that will block you.
or leave a scene and cry. Kenya has never done that, really. She may have
I
crawled
give
out
it
of
to
scene.
Kenya because no matter how hard I've been on Kenya, all of y'all Team Toro might be mad at me. Kenya's not mad at me.
Well, somebody said Kenya blocked him on Twitter.
And you probably did something real bad because for all the things I've said about Kenya, she has not. Nene has never blocked me. That's why I have the respect. I met Drew Sidora and she's like, she was very lovely. She's like, you're hard on me. Can you be a little nicer to me? And I was like, no promises. And she was like, I can appreciate a housewife like
Yeah,
because I'm not in your DMs. I'm not in your comment
yes.
section. I'm on my own platform talking my own ish.
Yep. Not tagging them.
No, but y'all
Nothing.
need to stop tagging them in the
I
comments.
was getting ready to say, one time I was going for Giselle's whole throat. I was trying to help her. I was trying to pull it up a little bit. And people were tagging her in my, I said, why? If I wanted something with them, I would say, be clear. Because if they come over here, it's going to be like,
It's gonna be a
so
war.
yeah. So just like, but yeah, I can respect that about Kenya. And I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I actually missed her this season.
And I think the reason why we missed her, and I'll speak for myself, was the fact that we had her there, no confessionals.
Yeah.
I think if they had completely got rid of it, it would have been probably a different feeling.
Yeah.
Like if she wasn't a part of the season at all. But you
Yeah.
kind of had her there. And if we're gonna have Kenya there are certain moments of like, I want to hear Kenya's confessional.
Oh my gosh.
But they had her there because they needed her. Because if you look at the season overall, the season was not great. I would not go back and
No.
watch season 16.
No, it was not at all. Let me tell you, between Kelly and Shamia, I had to turn my volume down, and I'm a loud person. I said they have
I
life
had to
too.
close my eyes all that damn twerking.
Right, like, oh my, enough is enough. Like, can we move on? But I don't know. I just now I don't know, and I'm disappointed in Britt because had she
Mm.
stayed, I think she might have swayed the audience a little bit.
Because towards the end, everybody was on Shamia's butt.
Yeah,
Someone asked the question: is Bravo paying bloggers to be a part of the Housewives
child.
protest? Not us. We ain't getting no
They
check.
ain't cut me no check at all, honey, because I'm tired of seeing. And I said,
They should cut us a check and bring us to BravoCon hotel and flight too. Thank you
because how
for
many
both
people were.
me. Look, we'll share a room.
Yeah, yes. Listen, y'all. We share a green room. We have been undressed before.
We'll share a room.
You know what?
We'll keep it on the budget.
That's how good of a person Kempire is. He's top billing. I'm just the host, and I get to share the green room
Like, come on
with
now.
him. But yes, they should be, and they'd get maybe yeah, they should do that. Say it again. Say it louder. I know you know people.
Bravo. Someone at Bravo. Pay for us to come to Bravo. Because everyone keeps asking if we're going to BravoCon. It's like,
Me too.
it's not that I can't afford to go, guys. I don't want to waste my money. First of all, I don't love Vegas. Um, BravoCon is cute, but I haven't traveled anywhere this year. I could go somewhere else.
Yeah.
If I'm going to spend the money. You know what I mean?
If we end up there together, you must do something because that'll be our 1 year anniversary.
That's the last. Well, no. That'll be
Oh
two
no, it'll be our
years.
2 year anniversary.
Because they didn't have one last year. You see how
Right,
time
right.
flies?
You know, it's just so crazy. I always do think though, like nothing is like there's such divine timing when it
Hmm.
comes to things, So yeah, that was definitely divine timing. Y'all, Kempire was looking all good like a little cake topper in his all white, talking to somebody, some random child, and then no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You talk to your friend.
No, I was talking to my boo. Damn.
No, I was talking to a stranger.
Oh, see, that's what I said. You were
Yeah,
talking to a
I didn't know
rando.
her at all. I
See?
think she was just sitting. Yeah.
Yeah, she was cute though. And we locked eyes and it was over for him. Another Aries stole another piece of his heart.
It was a great weekend.
It was so much. I wish you made me want to stay until
You should
Sunday.
have.
You made me want to stay until Sunday. And it's funny because I was supposed to meet up. But they always tell you, child, let's meet at BravoCon with Crystal. She texted me
Oh.
Sunday afternoon, where are you? Where are you, boo? I said, I'm on my couch. She said in Baltimore. I said,
I I don't know why you didn't stay just the extra day.
I should have. I guess, you know what? Because when I was going out by myself and I was looking at all the things they had going on. And really thinking back now, it would have been good to still stay for the Beverly Hills panel, to stay for that. But when I was ranking what I wanted to see most, I was like, well, I
I mean,
can
it
give
was a
that.
slower day,
Yeah.
Sunday. It was a
Yeah.
slower day because I can't even remember half the stuff I did that day.
You left me Saturday night for an Adele concert.
I know that's right. And that's the best. That was the best part of my BravoCon weekend. I got to see Adele. It was her last night for like the last. It was like her second to last stint
Hmm.
before she took a long break. And I was like, it was the best part of my BravoCon weekend.
Let me tell you, and you left me to my own devices, and I went to that little club and saw. So it was so weird. Like I've never been. I like people like on TV or whatever, or YouTubers, podcasters who may have these platforms, but I always felt like I never get starstruck with the different stars that I met because, and y'all can clown me if you want, but I feel like I'm a star. So I feel like we're the same. You just have a bigger platform and a bigger check. So like, but I also respect what you do and still, I would still pay homage and respect because,
Mm-hmm.
but I was at this club and you see, I think it was oh no, it was some of the Martha's Vineyard cast because I passed, what's his
Oh, I don't
face?
think I saw any of them on that weekend.
Some of them were at the club, at the little club party. And
Mm-hmm.
because I think Jasmine was there and was pregnant, maybe. But I saw what's the little one that,
Bria,
no, the
Bria.
guy.
Oh, the little one.
Well, he looked
Oh,
little. You know what I'm talking about.
the one he don't want people talking about him. No, Amir.
Yes, Amir. I saw him. And but then so we're out and they're like kind of on this like a step above. And it was just wild. Like I'm looking around and people are just staring at them dancing. And I'm like, how does that feel? Like they're just like, and I was like, this is not my scene. Like I was with my friend, but I'm like, this is really not my scene or whatever. But it was just interesting to like watch them. And I wonder if sometimes they feel like I'm a exhibit
Mm,
because people are just watching them dance. And that's
yeah.
literally all people were doing and trying to take pictures. And they may grab your phone. Don't come out here and grab my phone because if you drop it by accident, I'm gonna need you to run that deductible. So don't be. I don't. And I
The
don't even
phone
want
that was out of date. The one that I was like, oh, we can't. Oh, we can't do
how.
that.
Oh, send me a new one for our anniversary.
There's supposed to be coming out a new one in September, right? A new
And yes,
17.
I still have the same phone. I'm holding on. I might upgrade. I've done dropped it. Oh my god, and it's cracked at the
The
top now.
same from 2 years ago.
Now I am a reality star because I have a cracked screen. Because you notice they always have. Why do y'all have cracked screens?
My
Get new
thing
phones.
is that that's real strange because if my screen cracks, I'm going to get a new one.
So why do y'all have cracked screens? Oh, and you said Rent the Runway. You talked about that today. I was a big Rent the Runway girl, like for different events that I would have to go to. And one time, me
Mm.
and Tamara had on the same jumpsuit. That's when I said, "Oh, girl, we had on the same one piece
That's
white
why because
jumpsuit."
the girls they can call it out with the housewives. A lot of them.
Yeah.
Teresa, I believe, wears a lot of Rent the Runway
Yes.
allegedly.
Yeah. Or they're returning them like the allegedly.
Oh, Cherry says Taria, you should vlog if you go this year. We're still up in the air.
You know what, Cherry? It's still up in the air. My Cash App is Taria S. Faison. So if you
If any of y'all want to sponsor these two black content creators to go, we'll share a room.
that's how I made it there before. I just random people kept asking me, and I said, if somebody pays for my hotel, my ticket, and my airfare, just talking. And sure enough, that's what happened.
Truth Hurt says y'all don't have screen. I do have a screen protector on mine.
Okay, truth hurts. I thought I did. I took it off and never put it back on. So when I dropped it and it cracked, I was like, oh, that's just my screen protector. And when I went to peel back, and I don't even
Oh,
know why it never done. It was my screen.
I will say my screen protectors have cracked, so that's probably what saved my phone.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never had a cracked screen. Knock on wood.
I need another one because with the apps that I use, like with my ride share and different things, it's fun. I didn't notice it until, but a lot of the stuff I have to do, like to get into my apps and accept and define
Oh,
what is at the top. And if when it rains outside, if my phone gets wet, I'll have a hard time swiping into my apps. And I was like, now you messing with my money. Now you got to go.
time for a new phone. I mean, you've had the phone, but I have to say, as you get older, a lot of stuff you like, even me, who's like into my tech stuff, I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, the phone I have now, my business phone, I upgraded, but it's like this one, I'm like, this is what 15. Still newer than yours, but
Don't.
normally
I don't
I
know
would
if mine is
upgrade
an
every
11.
year. But I was like,
I don't know if it's an 11 or a 13. I have to look inside and see.
please get back to us on that. Guys, if you're watching the replay of this, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share. And don't forget, Taria or Faison from the What Else Is Going On podcast will be opening up for me in DC this Friday. DC, let's sell out this show. We still have time.
Yes.
Don't be a punk. Come outside.
Yes. Don't be tardy for the party.
Put your Free Palestine shirt on and bring your flag and F ice and all that good stuff and come to the show. We're gonna have a
And
good old time.
y'all are such a good community. I'm going to ask y'all to please say a prayer for my youngest. This is her last year
Mm.
of college. She goes to Syracuse, but she's majoring in political science. Since she was a little girl, she has been. I look at her now like I remember when you were like 6 and 7 years old talking about government things. And
Mm.
she was accepted into a political science program called the Maxwell Program, and she's spending this semester in DC. And her internship is working with the DC crime unit. So if y'all could please say a prayer
Uh,
for her because she's going to be in DC in this madness.
yeah. She'll be
So
fine. She'll be
yeah,
fine.
that's what
Like
I think.
everyone else that'll be coming to our show on
Yes,
Friday.
yes.
People.
Listen, we are. What is it? Listen, if you're around a group of Black folks, you'll be good.
And
Come
don't be
on.
scared to come on your own. There'll be a ton of
Yes.
people that come to my show on their own. We had a ton come to the Atlanta show on their own. I mean, people come single all the time. It's okay. You can be lonely at our show.
And if y'all are huggers, let me know if y'all don't hug because then I'll just wave. But I am a hugger, so just let me know. I don't want to cross boundaries. I don't need none of y'all going to reality blurb talking about podcast and YouTuber. Put her hands on me. Because unlike some bloggers,
Inappropriate.
I don't want to be the story. Mm-mm.
I mean, yeah, you look, I know, unlike some blockers, you don't want to be the story. I caught that shade. Anything that you're excited about in regards to Real Housewives of Atlanta's new season that seemingly has started filming?
There's a part of me that just can never let Atlanta go, right?
Mm,
Because they are what got me into Bravo. I've said this so many times. They reminded me of my aunties, my
mhm,
cousins. Very, I like there was no respectability politics. They
mm,
just said whatever they wanted to say. They were very quick, and I love Atlanta. So Atlanta is always going to have a piece of my heart.
yeah.
I like watching it now. Now I got to the point where I watch it because they come in all different shapes, sizes, skin tones. So I'm looking at their outfits. I'm looking at their makeup, what they have
Mm.
on, their hair, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm honestly excited just to have a Black show on. I'm gonna be completely honest. There's not enough Black shows on.
Right now, we don't have Black Sunday. We had to create our own show and recap season 6. There's no Black Sundays anymore.
Remember when it was Atlanta, Potomac, and Married to Medicine? Oh man, we were being fed. We were
Mm,
being fed. So
yeah.
I'm looking forward. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking to see if maybe Portia's going to be involved in Dr. Heavenly's campaign since she is political.
I didn't expect that. Oh, let's quickly talk about Married to Me. I'm gonna let you go at 10:30. We only
Okay.
play for an hour.
Okay.
What do you think about Married to Medicine? They wrapped filming, so that should be coming back in a couple of months.
I had boycotted because I can't hate watch or dislike watch. My
Mm,
emotions get involved. I'm an Aries, just say I get emotionally, and so I stopped watching. And then shout out to Gibson Johns. Gavin with Gib was like, "Can you come on and talk about Married to Medicine?" So I went and back and binge watched, and I forgot just how much I enjoyed it because I've always
mm.
loved Married to Medicine. Even the seasons that people said weren't the greatest, I still just love. Again, Black people, I just love watching us.
I mean, they haven't really had many bad seasons, only
No,
until like
not at all.
recently.
Yeah, and so I'm looking forward to seeing the shenanigans. I'm looking forward to Quad, the campaign manager, talking like she's the one running for office.
Right? It's gonna be her making those
It's
speeches.
going to be, and I don't, there's a part of me, do I think Sweet Tea fit in with that group? No, but there's a part of me that feels like they kind of ran her, like they
Oh, they
dictated.
did.
Yeah, and I wanted her to be able to be like, nah, that's not how this is going to happen, but it's probably better for her not to be there.
She's trying to film her own. What is it?
No man.
Doctor's Wives.
You know what? Let me take that no man back. Whatever is meant to be will be, Sweet Tea. I can't say that I would be a viewer, but I support you. I'm
She's
a,
not gonna watch.
I will go to her YouTube
You
and
ain't
click
gonna
like on
be.
the
You ain't
video.
gonna be sweet tea.
I go to her video and click like. That way she can get the like and the engagement.
Oh, that is very sweet of you. I'm
I
not
do.
doing any of that.
If it comes up, I'll be like, oh, okay. Just to,
That is not coming up on my feed at all. People sent that to me. I was like, what the hell is this?
you know how you may watch 2 videos by a person that all of a sudden,
That tells you already that I don't watch any of her videos. None of them
yeah.
came up for me.
So I just God bless her.
Captain said, bye, T.
Listen, I can't. I just can't.
Dr.
Yes.
Jackie is coming out with Scrubs this season.
Can I don't know if this is going to be a popular, unpopular, or just an opinion. Since season 1, I have not been a Dr. Jackie fan because I always felt like she was an undercover, not hater, but the things that people gave Toya crap for
Mm.
saying wild stuff, and even Dr. Heavenly, Jackie has held herself as superior if you are
Oh,
not a doctor for years. If you're not a doctor, you have to be her patient for her not to and not be a doctor for her not to feel superior.
why? For real? I thought that said Portia for real. I was like, what you doing in here? She
Hey,
unblocked me
Portia,
for season 17.
she's a
Sorry.
journalist. She's gathering info.
I mean, I agree with you when it comes to Dr. Jackie. I mean, I can appreciate what Dr. Jackie offers to Married to Medicine. She
Yes.
is the medicine,
Mm-hmm.
but she's going to have a time this season because we have a nurse practitioner. We've got, yeah, so, but people have been asking for that. Thanks for watching our channel, people, because I know a
Yeah.
lot of the callers called in and said they need to bring other people that are within the medical field on the show, and that's what they're doing this season.
Yeah. I'm interested to see where Quad and Toya will go because I'm tired of that beef. Either y'all gonna be kissing cousins or y'all like something like
They were better
either.
this season, so I think they probably will be good this season
Yeah.
for the most part.
So who's gonna be the target? Because now they didn't got Sweet Tea off. I said they're gonna pick somebody.
Hmm.
Do you think it'll be
Probably
the
one of the
new?
newbies.
I was gonna say because the new one that was on there last season seemed like she spoke her mind, and I
Oh,
think that might be the one.
who was it? Oh my
I,
gosh, why can't I remember?
when she kind of was light
Oh,
skinned and
Dr.
then
Mimi. Dr. Mimi,
yes, Dr. Mimi. So
the
I think that
psychiatrist.
yeah, I think that that's funny. Somebody said I can't see your username. I'm sorry. She said I can only tolerate Toya. The funny thing is, y'all, I always thought I didn't have like horrible takes with people. Like, oh, I'm pretty good. There was something about Toya. Now, granted, she's an Aries.
I'm about to say she's an Aries. That's why.
I saw her, I could see her. And actually, I interviewed her, me and Corey interviewed her and Dr. Eugene on my old podcast. And the Toya you see on the show was the same Toya we got on that very open, very there's something about her that I always felt endearing, but I also probably recognized like, there's the dark side of the moon where it's like, oh, I know that Aries. That's where I strive not to be, but I recognize it, girl.
Mm. She's had a last couple of seasons. She's had some good seasons, but now she's moving into her new home. So
So,
another dream home.
another dream home. Let's see if they're gonna sell it, slap it up, flip it, and rub it down.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
I know
Mm.
we talked about Married to Medicine. We're about to get off, but real quick, jumping back to Atlanta,
Mm.
Nene said they hadn't asked her back
Oh,
for
she said they never, in caps,
asked,
never asked
asked
her.
her back, right? Where did Claudia Jordan get that from? Do you think Claudia Jordan was just lying? Because
Oh
on
wait, so Claudia was the one spreading that misinformation?
yes, it was her,
That should tell
Dustin,
y'all stop listening to everybody that you think have an in.
and Carlos, and she
Carlos.
says on the she says somebody Carlos was reading the super chats whatever and somebody said Carlos I'm paraphrasing but basically Carlos I know you got the inside tea is Nene coming back for season 17 and Claudia was like I talked to somebody one of them white folks the higher ups on the West Coast and they've been in talks with Nene or she either said with Nene or they've been in talks Nene so
That just tells you about people
I
and
think that's why Nene came because I said either she lying or whoever she talked to one of the white folks at NBC on the West Coast that she talked to didn't know what they were talking about. But yeah, she said it with her full track. Go again to No Chaser TV. It's on his page.
I'll say this. I had never heard that. That's why when everyone was saying, I was like, not according to my sources. And I'm the one who told you in London that Nene was she was in conversation because she was going to be
Yes.
on the Traders.
Yep.
Nene confirmed that. So the
Yep.
fact that Nene confirmed that she was never 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 asked to return. I already told you because so many people keep asking. I was like, I think it could potentially happen, but I think Traders was supposed to be sort of like that door in order to possibly do other things with the
Mhm.
network. But that didn't happen. So I was like, I
No.
don't see her jumping right into to doing
No.
that.
When she
It could
was
have
on,
been the door though, because remember,
yes.
Andy does the reunion for Traders, and
Right.
that they would have seen each other then.
And I think when she was on Humble Brag and she was talking about, notice when she was talking about during the Traders, she said, we were on the phone and they said, and we're going to start out with this. And then she kind of
Yeah,
just said, and I was like, oh, I wonder if that
they
was,
had ideas.
yeah. It's almost like, you know how they say the black boys prison the pipeline, housewives is traders to housewives, like
Mm.
ex-housewives, traders to
And
housewives.
people are dying to be. I hear, according to sources, these like housewives, these reality TV stars are clamoring to be on Traders.
Wow.
Yeah, they
See,
want to be on it. I mean, it's a big show on Peacock right now.
I
Hold on,
want
y'all.
them to
Hey
bring,
Google, turn living room up 100%. Sorry, y'all.
that's okay. I want them to bring people who don't want it as bad because you know, when they bring people that are kind of like one thing about Nene is tough as she can be sometimes.
Sagittarius.
Yeah, I like the fact that nothing really sways, like she's not, nothing really sways her or moves her. You know, like I
Mm,
am, this is who I'm showing up as.
yeah.
So,
And I
and
have to
that's,
say, season 6 reminds you of the greatness of Nene. Speaking of like the fashion and stuff like that, they were not giving fashions back
at
then.
all
And Faison talking about somebody being old. This was like her third season, and she was still giving old.
old. One of my
Old maid.
favorite, one of my favorite, you talked about the scene, one of my favorite scenes that whole season was when they were talking about Chuck, like who dated who, but
Yeah.
also when
That
they
was
first,
episode 8.
yes, and I loved it. But then when they first got to the house, they were all in the kitchen drinking wine, and Nene's walking around, and she's like, "Me and Kenya are gonna drink a glass of wine and cuss you guys out." Like it's just
Hmm.
so
And
like,
they were getting along. It
yes,
was good. Even though, mind you, we always talk about they need to have some sort of connection. No, they need to have chemistry. And
yes.
that cast had good chemistry.
And that's why I say when people, I don't say like, do I think bringing Nene back? I'm not saying she can save the show. There are certain cast members that you can put them somewhere and they will spark stuff within other cast. And I think
Yeah.
Nene has that ability to
That's what she was
spark.
doing in season 6.
Yeah, like oh my gosh, yes. Oh you. Oh my god, that was
I
my.
wait,
Oh, that was my.
I don't want to talk about the dead, but there was always something very, and even back then I remember feeling this way. Something about that Greg and Nene split and them getting married back together, and the way that Greg almost had a little bit of a personality change over the years from season 1.
Yep.
And I was just like, what does she have on you, Greg?
And then like even before he passed, when Nene had the store at National Harbor down in DC, and it came out that he was trying to talk to one of the girls. Do you remember that? Yeah, Nene did a live. So basically, one of the employees had came out and said that Greg had called the other employee on the phone, and Nene came out and said, yeah, like he had tried to talk to one of the employees, which is why I think they had an open. Do you remember that season when she came back in the trailer? They were talking about an open marriage, but that scene never aired on the show.
Okay, let's
I
not talk
think
about the dead. I feel bad.
I know that's another thing. Is that just in our like black and like Caribbean
Don't talk
culture
about
where
the
it's like
dead
you don't talk about the dead
because we
or
don't want to be haunted.
I got my pom. Those of y'all that grew up in a Baptist Pentecostal church, I got my pom. I think I got some Pompeii oil
Have you
sprayed
been
all through
seeing?
this house.
Wait, have you been seeing? I don't know if you follow this on TikTok because it's just because I've been. I don't know. Scientology is coming up on my timeline about David Miscavige's niece is spilling all the tea.
I heard it from you, and I said, "Oh, I'm going down this rabbit hole."
It Scientology is so interesting. You brought up religion, so that's why I thought about. It's not a religion, but it's not. But I thought about that. We talk about a lot of stuff here, guys. She brought up
Yes,
religion, so it triggered that in my mind. But the niece is spilling all kinds of tea, and we should not be supporting. I'll say allegedly. We should
yeah.
not be supporting Tom Cruise and his endeavors. Because if we're talking about the president and Epstein files, we
Yes.
need to be talking about Scientology and their files and the people connected to that
That
and
to me said a
children.
lot. When she called her Ghislaine, I said, oh my gosh.
She said
Like
that
to me,
Shelley, who everyone kept on saying, "Where is Shelley?" No, we don't need to know where Shelley is unless
no.
we're gonna lock her up.
And when she said Ghislaine, my thought was, okay, not only are they separating families, but are they doing something to these kids?
They are, allegedly, but that's what they that's been multiple accusations that children are being abused in a variety of different ways. Like if we're talking about the Epstein files and we're talking about we want to protect children, even though y'all love to say y'all want to protect
Come
children,
on.
but y'all not passing the laws to protect children,
Nope.
and how quickly y'all forgot about Balenciaga, Kim. We covered a lot.
All ends of the spectrum. We covered a lot.
um, was there anything else in pop culture news that happened this week or today that you wanted to talk about? Because this is what's going to happen at the show, guys. We're not just going to talk about Housewives. We're going to be talking about pop culture. Oh, Tamar! Did you see
What
Tamar's Instagram story?
I she fell and then with her teeth, and then Funky Dineva was just
What did
on.
Funky say?
He said that Tamar called him, I think asking him for Dr. Heaven, either called or texted and was asking him for Dr. Heavenly's number. He said, I don't know what happened to her, but she was missing something about her teeth missing.
Well, she posted this on her Instagram story, and people really do. And mind you, I've talked a lot about Tamar. I've been going back and forth with Tamar on Twitter. She blocked me years ago, and I can still have an open port for Tamar. But people have been dragging her. They're like, she always wants attention. So she says, I struggle to write this, but everyone keeps calling me, and honestly, I can't even really talk anymore. I'm so weak. I almost died Sunday. I was found in a pool of blood from my friend with a face injury. As the days go by, the worse it is. I fractured my nose, lost some teeth, and mobility. Hence why she probably wanted Dr. Heavenly. I hear Dr. Heavenly does a really good job with teeth.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
met a woman in Atlanta that told me this when I went there. The way I look at life now is totally different. That part, I was sort of like, I've heard that song and dance before.
What? Yes.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. As my health is on the mend, my mental journey begins. Pray for me for real. I don't even know what happened to me. I'm thinking that sounded like to me that she passed out or had a seizure or something.
That's what when I saw a comment that said, I wonder if she had a seizure. And I was like, oh wow.
Because that can happen. That can come out of nowhere.
Yeah, yeah. I just it seems like
Someone
a lot.
asked, why didn't she have a publicist handle? She might not have one, y'all. I know a lot of y'all think these people have teams and money and things like. I'm not saying that she doesn't. She might
Yeah.
not have one.
I thought about that when she was going through the
Have you
divorce
seen her
with.
behavior on social media? I'm just
Well,
saying.
yeah. Well, when she was going through the divorce and he came out and said she lived with her mom, I said she might not have it like that. So I just keep.
And all her things were in the car.
Yes, I've always tried to keep an open mind. But Tamar, even though she worked my nerves, she thought I was coming at her on Twitter one time.
Hold on. Barbara said, I thought someone said that she and Vince were reconciled. Isn't
Did you
Vince
see that
Vince
video
has a
they
whole
did?
nother girlfriend.
Yeah, they did a video together, and her hair was like short. I like. She was wearing her hair
Oh,
out,
wait,
and
wait. C says, hey, Kemper, I want you at my ball in February. I'll VIP you. What ball?
I know that.
What kind of ball? At first, you know what I thought it said? Bail. I was like, I just said I ain't going to
Oh
nobody's court. What ball? Let me know.
she I had to explain to her, girl, I wasn't coming at you, like read my tweet. Then all of a sudden it's like Tamar Braxton, her now follows you. I was like, okay, because I wasn't coming at you, girl. Yeah.
Oh,
She
she
was
now
like,
follows
oh, like
you.
with the laughing faces, and then she started, yeah,
She's very sensitive. Pisces woman.
yeah, very sensitive, very. And the thing is, she has so much going for her. She's smart, she's funny, she's
She can
talented,
sing.
but she gets in her own way.
She really does. Someone, I think it was Dominique Morgan, who did a video talking about the Love and War project. And may he rest in peace with Sean Daniels, who I interviewed years ago.
You did. I really. Oh my. There was
Oh,
something
go check it
about
out.
him.
Kempire Radio. He was an amazing guest. It's always the guests that aren't like maybe like the big famous people
Yeah.
that I've interviewed that are the most enjoyable. But he gave so much history on. He's written for so many people, but most notably, Brandy. But
Mhm.
he really wrote a lot of the project, and it was such a great that project. She deserved all the accolades,
Yeah.
and Dominique Morgan was talking about how she should have gotten like the Grammy for that project. I didn't realize she didn't get the Grammy for that, but unfortunately, in this business, politics, personality, a lot of that gets in people's way.
Yep.
But then
And
again, who cares about it? Mariah just said it this week, another Aries woman. The Grammys are overrated. Mariah Carey only has 5 Grammys. I always thought that was ridiculous.
yeah, that is
How
that
does Mariah Carey only have five
5 Grammys.
Grammys?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mariah Carey's albums?
She
One album deserves like five.
she is my ultimate. My mother, it's funny, my mom, every time, like, if she reads something about Mariah or something good or whatever, Mariah Carey has been my fave since before the Christmas. I have
Mm,
loved Mariah Carey down. Like,
mm,
there's something about her and don't even know her. And she, loved butterflies, and so did she. And I
mm.
remember, like, that's what I named my podcast. Like, I always just felt like I understood her and don't even know her in a weird way. I love Mariah Carey. I love her so much. Mariah,
Yeah.
if
I
you're
mean, I'm
watching
not
this,
gonna go see her live, but
yeah. But I don't pay to see anybody live.
I'm playing Mariah. You're a legend. You're an icon. I'm still not gonna go see you live though, girl. Um,
I'm not a concert. I know this sounds weird. I'm not a concert person. Like, Corey took me years ago on our one of our anniversaries to see Jamie Foxx. He was amazing. Like, that's how many years. It was like in 2009,
wow.
and he was in Maryland. But it is hard. Like, I just be like, I'm not like. It's hard for me to pay to see someone, and I don't
You're
know
not gonna go
why.
see Brandy and Monica?
As much as I love them, I mean, maybe now, maybe I
Some
would.
people are worth seeing live because I have to say there's some people I'm like, oh my god, that is the best live performer I've ever seen. Fantasia, if she ever comes to the DMV, you need to go see her live.
Okay,
Amazing.
like,
Tamar, not so amazing. That's why we got
what
into an argument. Sorry.
what's funny
Maybe
is
she's gotten better based on what
I
I've seen
saw
recently.
her.
No.
I saw her live when
Oh.
Monica was on the tour and
Mm.
they were in Baltimore because my girlfriend was singing backup. And so she had some comp seats. So we went in and saw live. But and she was still married to Vince. That's how long ago it was.
Oh wow.
And it
Yeah,
was
that's when I saw her too. She was still married to me. It was during the Love
yeah.
and War project.
Maybe that was it was Monica. Monica was on this tour. It was
Mm.
Monica. Was Escape on the tour?
I don't know.
I think it was Monica. I have
There's
to
so
ask.
many of those tours that they do.
Yeah, yeah. But that's
But
funny that you said live. Wait, was
sorry.
the song Brown Sugar part of the Love and War tour? I want some sugar.
Oh,
Uh.
I don't no, because when I saw her, she was opening for John Legend. I
Okay,
didn't pay. I didn't pay to see her.
I know that's right.
John was fantastic.
you
Ordinary
mean you
people.
mean you mean whatchamacallit's cousin from Martha's Vineyard?
What was his name? What was it?
It wasn't
The other
Nick.
Aries, the male Aries.
Oh, Corey just texted me. He said, "Tell Kempire it's time for dinner."
Is it time? You haven't eaten yet?
I'm good.
No,
He
we're
made
about to get off of here,
he made
Corey.
breakfast. He made breakfast for dinner, and it's about to be a new day, so it's perfect.
Well, Corey, we trying to promote a show. We're trying to sell out. Okay. Reminder, guys, don't forget, Taria Faison will be our hostess with the mostest at our DC show, Kempire After Dark, The Villain Era, this Friday in DC. Go get your tickets if you haven't gotten tickets yet. And then, don't forget, in New York City, the Brooke Ashley will be our hostess with the mostest, September 12th. That show not only has a meet and greet very much like DC, but has a live stream option. So even if you're coming to the DC show, what I say in DC will not be what I say come New York City. So go get your tickets for that, all that ticket information. And if you want my skincare routine, 10% off our butter products in the description. Um, what else, Taria, before we let you
Oh,
go? We're going to get off at
somebody said
exactly 10:45. What happened?
waffles, bacon, and eggs. Perfect anytime. That's what we're having.
Really? Y'all having
And
breakfast for
sausage.
dinner?
I love it. It's like we will randomly sometimes just do breakfast for dinner, and everybody in the house collectively loves it.
Really? I mean, I don't mind it. I don't do that for myself. But like if I'm traveling, if I'm visiting my friends in Tennessee, I'm like, let's go to Cracker Barrel and I'll order like pancakes for like dinner.
You go eat with them crackers. No, I'm just joking. I've never been, but I've heard mixed reviews, but I've heard majority that the food is good, but I've never been.
I haven't tried outside of Tennessee. I mean,
Oh, okay,
it's in Tennessee, so it's delicious, that Cracker
okay,
Barrel.
okay.
Look,
Have to try.
I'm gonna try and get some pancakes when I get to DC too, though. We'll see.
So wait, Forever Carla said, "Girl."
And don't forget, if you're watching the replay of this, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to
Yes.
share your comments and thoughts. And don't forget to follow WeGo Podcast. All that information, I'll tag her in the saved video as well. Make sure you follow her here on Instagram, but also subscribe to her YouTube channel and to the podcast. And come to the show on Friday so you can see, because she's going to open us up and do all the things. Oh, the Cracker Barrel in Texas is good. I mean, I've only been to that particular one, so I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try it out of maybe I'll because the one that's closest to me is in um either Maryland or the Maryland DC line. It's somewhere
I have
like
to ask Danielle because
oh yeah, Danielle would
I
know.
want some pancakes when I
Oh,
get to DC.
there's actually one not too far. Well, I don't know what airport you're flying into. There's actually one not far from the DC airport. Actually, I mean the well BWI airport. I don't know if you're doing
Oh
Dulles.
no, I'm not going from there.
How dare you?
Sophia says, of course, Kempire the tourist is talking about food. And mind you, it's not like I can't get delicious pancakes here in New York. I haven't really found a place where I can get delicious pancakes. I haven't really looked. I know there's some places, like the New York Turk. I don't know if you've seen him on Instagram. He does like a lot of food reviews. I love him. I think he does a great job. Like he
Is he a
goes to
black
places.
guy, kind of heavy, and does it with his
Yes.
wife? Okay, yeah, he's funny. Yeah,
So I see some of his videos. I'm like, I like the fact that he goes and does this on his own. And
me too.
I'm like, okay, I should go. I mean, I have no problem doing things on my own. Which is what I tell you guys. You should not be scared to come to the DC show on your own. A lot of people will be coming
Yes,
on their own.
we
I
will
mean,
embrace.
Taria won't be. She'll be there with her husband.
We will embrace you. We will love you. You will not feel left out. Promise you that.
I'm gonna definitely call you out.
I was thinking that same thing, but I wasn't going to say it.
No, but it's gonna be a celebratory. I'm there alone too.
Yeah, I won't be there, y'all alone. We might even get some matchmaking going on.
It's gonna be mostly women, unless you're a lesbian.
Is Twan coming?
Who?
Twan, wait, am I
Oh,
saying
Twan did say that he was coming. He came to the Philly show. He
okay?
did say he was coming to the DC show. So
Is
we
Joe
should.
coming?
Who? Joe Mendoza?
Yeah.
He moved to. I shouldn't be telling all his business, but he
Oh,
moved.
okay. Okay.
Tell all these people's business. We got
Forgot. I thought we was on a FaceTime call.
right. Tell all these people's business. Sorry, y'all. But he moved. I think he said it
Okay.
on live though. But yeah.
Okay. Well, hey Joe, if you're watching, I hope you're moving. Everything went great. Blessings to wherever you are.
Yes, yes, most definitely. Well, blessings to you. I'm gonna let you go so you can go have your breakfast for dinner. I can't believe you're eating dinner this late. It's
I know.
okay. Do I feel for a snack? No, it's too late. I already had my tea. I should have had tea and crackers, but whatever.
You know, I got to keep up my stamina. I got to get out in these streets tomorrow. Speaking of streets, y'all go check out my latest video, Rideshare
Hmm.
Rambles. I talk about
Oh, I didn't see
two
that.
of the craziest things that a passenger said to me a couple days ago, and then one a passenger said to me a while ago. Crazy. According to them, Tupac is alive and well in Cuba. He's got locks,
I
and
heard that though before.
Biggie is there with him.
So they put down their beef.
And and his son that he didn't know he had just flew out to see him on Monday.
The
I get
son
into
that he
all of
didn't
that.
know. What in the Apollo? Apollo told you this. Apollo was in your. Oh my God, Apollo.
Yeah.
We even talk about Phaedra. What a non-factor.
What a non-factor.
Hmm.
Look,
Mhm.
look. I'm gonna channel Phaedra. Yeah.
And it's a
Jesus.
lot of that in season 6. That's a lot of that.
I'm sorry. One of my favorite reunion moments from Phaedra that it's so tiny. But what is the reunion when Nene says something, something, something to Kenya? Don't make me call Portia.
Portia.
And Phaedra goes, "Ooh, Jesus."
Wait, what season was that? I know the chat will know. That had to be
Was it
after
10?
after she pulled her, yanked her.
Was it 11? Or was
People
it
are really
9?
good with stuff like that because I never remember that. I barely remember that season 6 was all the stuff that were. This is an iconic season, season
When she
6.
said, honk the horn on him, Greg. Beep, beep.
That was funny.
I'm going to send you the
Oh,
clip of season 7. I'm sending him that
oh,
clip.
it's next. It's the next season. Wow. Wait.
Phaedra said,
It,
Jesus, it takes me out.
Jesus. It was funny because when I was live on TikTok, if you guys aren't following me on TikTok, I don't know what you're doing. See, because every day it's something different on different platforms. So when I was live there, we had a bunch of people from the UK call in and talk about Real Housewives of London and asking if I want to recap it. But I was like, the good majority of the audience, the American audience, is not going to be able to watch it. So probably not. But they were talking about an interview that the Housewives were doing, and I could play this for real quick. Corey gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I'm coming, Corey, if you can hear me.
oh wait, I don't have it. Oh wait, I don't think I have it on this phone. No, I don't. It's okay, Corey. I'm gonna let you go. But no, basically, the Black Housewife who I met at BravoCon.
I heard you talk about that.
But and you weren't there that day. That was Sunday. I met her at BravoCon with Listra from Real Housewives of Cheshire, and Karen now is she used to be on Cheshire, but now she's going to be on the Real. She's a full time Real Housewife of London. They were talking about like who's the most iconic housewife, and she said Nene, and then the lady from Ladies of London who's now on Real Housewives of London, she was like, I think it's she's not English. She's like, I think it's actually Bethany, and I found out she follows me. Bethany's legendary, but there
What?
ain't she's not touching Nene in her iconicness.
That not at all. Like to me, Nene will. Oh, and I don't even like. I'm not one of those that be like, oh, my queen, my. But Nene is a queen. Like when it comes to Housewives, hands that like. So to Bethany, girl, please.
I mean, there are some
She's
quotable
good.
moments from
Yes.
Bethany, and I will
Yes.
say she's good. New York was always one of my top
Yeah.
favorites.
Yeah.
But if we were gonna pick one, and we knew, of course, Karen's going to pick Nene because obviously,
Yeah.
but still, like to try and downplay, like, oh, it's actually Bethany, and I found out she follows me, and blah 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 blah.
And to throw that in there, it's like one of Bethany's. Bethany was so quick when the season that they were all when Bethany was flying them out to go to taste the tequila, and Ramona got tired of pretending that Bethany was actually planning the trip and not production, and they get into the argument at lunch, and she says, I'm going on the trip, and she goes, Bethany, we don't mix like oil and vinegar, and Bethany says, yeah, they do, they're on the table right there, salad dressing.
And that's also I've never take away from Bethany, but if we're
Yeah,
going to talk about the most iconic, I mean, the numbers don't lie when it comes to Real Housewives of Atlanta.
yeah, yeah,
Those
yeah,
numbers don't lie. The ratings don't lie. They have
yeah.
the most top rated episodes across the franchise. So
And that's why my foot will forever stay on Kyle Richards' neck, because she had the nerve the
hmm.
season that
She
Erica
also
was going
mentioned
through
Kyle
that stuff.
Richards, this lady in the interview. She's like, "Oh, and Kyle Richards." No.
Absolutely not. She had the nerve to open her mouth and say the season that Erica was going through all that stuff with Tom, and who's the highest rated just now, and it had nothing to do with you. Put some respect on Atlanta's name.
Oh,
Thank you.
what about Bo saying that she would hire Dorit? Of all the people she could choose, even if it's just from the Beverly Hills ladies, of all the people she could choose, it's like I would hire Dorit. But for me, it just confirmed the tea that we were spilling on both last season from alleged other people saying that she would always pick the white woman over
Mm-hmm.
any person of color.
You see this? I'm not
Alleged.
frozen. I'm just not speaking.
It's gonna be. You know what I also find interesting? This season's trip is in Italy. They're in Italy right now.
Ooh.
My thing is, you guys really missed out opportunity. Bose is always going to Africa,
Yes. That
but you can't see these women going to Africa. That's the thing.
just like when they couldn't see when Kim Zolciak couldn't see herself petting babies. Same
Hmm.
thing. Same
I was
exact
just
thing.
like it was right there. It
Sutton
was
would try
right
to take
there.
one home. I'm
Oh
gonna leave it
Lord,
at that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
what is that? Bose is
I,
giving. Oh, you know what, Sophia? I almost read that out loud. Um, I do like a raccoon though. I've always liked raccoons. Every once I'm on TikTok, I found my community. I'm on raccoon talk.
you I'm on so many TikTok. I'm like, how did I get over here? I'm on Black Irish people, Black Scottish people, Black, like people are getting excited. And now Black Scots are telling the Black people in America, come on over. We have choirs, we have hair places, we have churches. We
That's
have
Europe though. If you travel,
I'm
there's
on so many sides of TikTok. Somebody is sharing her husband with his ex-wife because it makes him happy. Like I'm just all over the place. Yeah.
I'm not on that side of TikTok, but I'm about to get there.
I got on my
Taria,
core TikTok whole side. I said, what y'all doing over here?
are you on Hotok?
I'm on whole time. I'm on all the times.
She on Hotok, y'all. If you're watching the replay of this, you're welcome. Also, I do want to remind you guys, be sure to follow What Else Is Going On podcast, wherever you get your podcast. Follow her on YouTube. I've tagged her in my post anyway. I'll tag her here so you can follow her here if you're watching the replay. Don't forget to like the video. Liking and commenting gets the algorithm. Share it. Sharing is caring, like we were talking at the top of this. Letting every person know about what we're doing. Yes, I know I have a big following, but I could have a bigger one. I could have a bigger one. I don't have millions of followers. Come on now. But anyway, Taria, we appreciate you taking
Thank
2 hours out of your life to be with us. I will see you on Friday for the Kempire After Dark, the Villain Era live experience. Go get your tickets, DC, and then of course, Taria, you should come up to the New York show for and be with me and the Brooke Ashley. Just saying.
Do you have a 2-bedroom? Because if not, move over because I'm gonna need a place to stay.
You can
So
see right here on this.
I'm gonna sleep on the other side of the bed. We didn't change together. I'm gonna get that other half of the bed.
You hear this and by yourself. Never mind. Go get your breakfast for dinner, okay? Corey's gonna be mad at me.
Look, and it's not gonna be. When you said I'll see you Friday, and I was like, yeah, but I'm probably gonna talk to you later. So,
Oh yeah. Because I want you to send me a picture of the breakfast meal.
oh, I'm gonna do that right now.
Thank you.
I
And
love
apologize
y'all.
to Corey for me. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for the new followers. We appreciate you guys as well. And go follow all the things. Check out my link tree for all the things. Taria, have a good night. Enjoy your dinner. I will see
Thank
you guys
you.
later. Bye, y'all. This was the longest IG live I've ever done.